Welcome back. Today's video is all about the top 5 most valuable United Kingdom 10 new pence coins, featuring different years, mint marks, and conditions that can dramatically change their value in the collector's market. These 10 pence coins may look ordinary in everyday change, but some rare dates and special conditions can turn them into surprisingly valuable collectibles worth far more than face value. Let's dive into the countdown. Let's get started. First up, the fascinating United Kingdom 10 new pence 1973 coin in rusty or heavily damaged condition. Many people assume that a rusty or worn coin has no value, but in the world of coin collecting, the story is often much more interesting. While most damaged coins sell for only a small premium over face value, certain examples with rare minting errors, exceptional historical significance, or outstanding provenance can attract much higher prices at auction. In this video, we'll explore the history of the 1973 10 new pence coin, its unique design, its rarity in rusty condition, current auction market values in US dollars, and helpful tips for collectors. The United Kingdom introduced decimal currency in 1971 during Decimal Day, replacing the old pounds, shillings, and pence system. The 10 new pence coin was one of the first decimal coins issued, and the 1973 edition became part of the early years of Britain's modern decimal coinage. During this period, millions of these coins entered circulation and were used daily for shopping, transportation, and other everyday transactions. The coin was struck in cupronickel, an alloy that normally resists corrosion. Because of this, a genuine rusty-looking example is usually the result of environmental damage, chemical exposure, or discoloration rather than actual rust in the metal itself. The 1973 10 new pence coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Arnold Machin. Around the portrait appears the inscription identifying the Queen. The reverse displays the crowned lion standing atop the royal crown, one of Britain's most recognizable coin designs. The words 10 new pence and the date 1973 complete the reverse design. The coin measures approximately 28.5 mm in diameter and weighs about 11.3 grams. These specifications make it one of the larger decimal coins of its era. Collectors carefully examine the details, edge condition, luster, and any minting errors when determining value. The standard 1973 10 new pence coin is not considered rare because millions were minted for circulation. In rusty or environmentally damaged condition, collector demand is generally quite low. Most numismatists prefer coins that are clean, original, and free from corrosion or heavy damage. However, there are exceptions. If a damaged coin also displays a verified mint error, an unusual die variety, or has documented historical significance, it may still attract competitive bidding. Coins recovered from historic shipwrecks or famous collections can also command premiums despite their poor appearance. For ordinary rusty examples, however, the damage usually reduces rather than increases the value. Let's discuss today's approximate market value in US dollars. A heavily circulated or rusty 1973 10 new pence coin typically sells for around 25 cents to $2 if it has no special features. A nicer circulated example with original surfaces may sell for approximately $2 to $8. Uncirculated specimens with brilliant luster can often bring $10 to $40, depending on quality. Certified high-grade examples graded by professional grading services may sell for $75 to over $250 at auction. If the coin contains a genuine and rare mint error authenticated by experts, auction prices can climb into the hundreds of dollars, and in exceptional cases even higher. Remember that no ordinary rusty 1973 10 new pence coin is known to be worth millions of dollars simply because it is rusty. If you own a 1973 10 new pence coin, avoid cleaning or polishing it, as this can significantly reduce its collector value. Store the coin in a protective holder to prevent further environmental damage. Carefully inspect it for unusual mint errors, such as off-center strikes, double strikes, or other genuine production varieties. If you believe your coin is unusual or exceptionally well preserved, consider having it authenticated and graded by a reputable third-party grading service. Compare recent auction sales rather than relying on sensational claims found online. Knowledge, careful research, and patience are the keys to successful coin collecting. Thank you for watching today's video about the United Kingdom 1973 10 new pence coin in rusty condition. Although most rusty examples are common and have only modest value, they remain an interesting part of Britain's decimal coin history. Coins with exceptional preservation, authenticated mint errors, or remarkable provenance can achieve much stronger prices in the collector market. Always examine your coins carefully before spending or selling them. You never know when you might discover something truly special. Next up, the United Kingdom 1970 10 new pence coin in circulated condition. At first glance, it may appear to be an ordinary old coin with signs of wear from decades of circulation. However, collectors often wonder whether a 1970 10 new pence could be worth far more than its face value. In this video, we'll explore its history, unique design, rarity, collector demand, and the auction prices this coin can reach in today's market. If you're a coin collector or simply curious about old British coins, stay with us until the end. The 1970 10 new pence coin was introduced during the United Kingdom's transition to decimal currency, known as Decimal Day, which officially took place in 1971. These coins were struck before decimalization so that the public could become familiar with the new currency system. The 10 new pence coin had the same size and weight as the old florin, making the transition easier for everyday use. Millions of these coins entered circulation and remained in use for many years, making them an important part of British monetary history. Today, they represent a fascinating period when the United Kingdom modernized its currency. The 1970 10 new pence coin is made from cupronickel and weighs approximately 11.31 grams, with a diameter of about 28.5 millimeters. On the obverse, it features the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. The reverse displays the crowned lion standing proudly atop the royal crown, a classic design created by Christopher Ironside. Around the edge, the inscription reads 10 new pence. Although millions were minted, collectors carefully examine coins for minting quality, strong details, original luster, and unusual minting errors. Any significant die varieties or striking mistakes can greatly increase a coin's desirability. A standard 1970 10 new pence coin in circulated condition is generally not considered rare because a very large number were produced and many examples still survive today. Coins showing normal wear from years of circulation remain easy to find. However, collector demand increases when a coin has an unusual mint error, exceptional preservation despite circulation, or a documented historical background. Even lightly circulated examples with attractive surfaces are often more desirable than heavily worn pieces. Collectors completing date sets of British decimal coins frequently seek well-preserved 1970 examples, and in today's coin market, a normal circulated 1970 10 new pence coin usually sells for approximately 50 cents to $3 depending on its condition and eye appeal. Better circulated examples with sharper details may bring around $5 to $15. Coins graded in brilliant uncirculated condition can often sell for $20 to $75, while exceptionally preserved examples certified by professional grading services may achieve $100 or more. If a genuine mint error such as an off-center strike, double strike, or another rare production mistake is discovered, auction prices can rise dramatically, sometimes reaching several $100s depending on rarity and collector demand. Claims that ordinary circulated 1970 10 new pence coins are worth thousands or millions of dollars are generally unsupported by actual auction results. If you own a 1970 10 new pence coin, avoid cleaning or polishing it, as doing so can reduce its collector value. Carefully inspect the coin for unusual mint errors, strong design details, and any remaining original surface. Store it in a protective coin holder to prevent additional wear. Comparing your coin with certified auction examples and, if necessary, seeking professional grading can help determine its true market value. Keeping accurate records of the coin's condition and provenance may also benefit future resale. The United Kingdom 1970 10 new pence coin is an important reminder of Britain's historic move to decimal currency. While most circulated examples remain affordable and common, they continue to attract collectors because of their historical significance and classic design. Exceptional condition, certified grades, and genuine mint errors are the factors that can significantly increase value at auction. If you happen to own one of these coins, it's well worth examining carefully. You may have a collectible piece of British history. Next up, the United Kingdom 1971 10 new pence in fine condition. At first glance, this coin may seem like an ordinary piece of everyday currency, but many collectors are curious about whether it could be worth much more than its face value. In this video, we'll explore the history of the 1971 10 new pence, its unique features, collector demand, rarity, and its current auction market value in US dollars. If you're a coin collector, a history enthusiast, or simply wondering whether you own a valuable British coin, stay with us until the end. The year 1971 marked a historic turning point for the United Kingdom because it introduced the country's new decimal currency system on Decimal Day, replacing the centuries-old pounds, shillings, and pence system. The 10 new pence coin was among the first decimal coins issued for circulation and quickly became an important part of everyday British life. It was produced in large numbers to ensure a smooth transition to decimal currency, making it one of the most recognizable British coins of the early 1970s. Although millions were minted, collectors often seek well-preserved examples because they represent the beginning of a new era in British monetary history. The 1971 10 new pence coin is made from cupronickel, giving it a silver-colored appearance and excellent durability. It measures approximately 28.5 millimeters in diameter and weighs about 11.3 grams, making it noticeably larger than today's 10 pence coin. The obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, while the reverse displays the crowned lion standing on the royal crown, designed by Christopher Ironside. The words New Pence appear on the reverse, reflecting the newly introduced decimal currency. These distinctive design elements make the coin instantly recognizable and historically significant. 1971 10 New Pence in fine condition is generally considered a common collectible because millions were produced and many examples still survive. However, condition plays a major role in determining value. Coins showing heavy wear, scratches, corrosion, cleaning damage, or other defects are typically worth only a small premium over face value. On the other hand, a fine condition coin with clear details, readable lettering, and an attractive natural surface is more desirable to collectors. Although the standard 1971 circulation issue is not rare, demand remains steady among collectors assembling complete British decimal coin sets. Special mint errors, unusual striking varieties, or exceptionally preserved examples can attract much stronger interest and significantly higher prices in today's collector market. A standard 1971 United Kingdom 10 New Pence in fine circulated condition generally sells for around $1 to $5, depending on its eye appeal and the marketplace. Coins in very fine or extremely fine condition may sell for $5 to $15, while brilliant uncirculated examples often bring $20 to $50 or more. Certified high-grade coins graded by professional services can occasionally achieve $75 to over $150 at specialized auctions if they are among the finest known. If the coin has a verified mint error or a rare variety, auction prices can climb even higher. Although such examples are uncommon, if you own a 1971 10 New Pence coin, avoid cleaning or polishing it, as doing so can reduce its collector value. Always handle coins by the edges and store them in protective holders or coin capsules to prevent scratches and environmental damage. Carefully inspect your coin for unusual errors such as off-center strikes, double strikes, or other minting abnormalities, since these can increase collector interest. Comparing your coin with professionally graded examples can also help you estimate its condition and potential market value. If you believe you have an exceptionally well-preserved or unusual coin, consider having it authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service before offering it for sale. The 1971 United Kingdom 10 New Pence is an important piece of British numismatic history because it commemorates the nation's transition to decimal currency. While most examples in fine circulated condition are relatively affordable and common, they remain popular among collectors due to their historical significance and classic design. Their market value is usually modest, but coins in exceptional condition, certified high grades, or with genuine mint errors can command much stronger auction prices. If you have one of these coins tucked away in your collection, it's worth taking a closer look. You may own a fascinating piece of British history with lasting collector appeal. Next up, the United Kingdom 1975 10 New Pence. At first glance, this coin may seem like ordinary pocket change, especially if it is scratched, bent, rusty, or heavily circulated. However, collectors know that some older British decimal coins can attract attention depending on their condition, rarity, and any unusual minting errors. In this video, we'll explore the history of the 1975 10 New Pence, examine its unique features, discuss its rarity and damaged condition, and reveal what collectors are currently paying for examples at auctions in US dollars. Be sure to watch until the end for valuable tips that could help you identify a coin worth much more than its face value. The 10 New Pence coin was introduced as part of the United Kingdom's decimal currency system, which began in 1971. The 1975 issue continued the early decimal series that replaced the old pre-decimal coins. During this period, millions of 10 New Pence coins were produced to support everyday commerce across the United Kingdom. Because of these large mintages, the standard 1975 coin is generally considered common. Nevertheless, over the decades many of these coins have been lost, melted, or worn beyond recognition, while high-quality examples have become increasingly difficult to find. Today, collectors often search for coins with exceptional preservation or unusual minting characteristics rather than ordinary circulated pieces. The 1975 10 New Pence coin was struck in cupra nickel, giving it a silver-colored appearance and excellent durability. It weighs approximately 11.31 grams and measures 28.5 millimeters in diameter. The obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, with the traditional royal inscription surrounding the portrait. The reverse displays the crowned lion standing on the crown of St. Edward, designed by Christopher Ironside, along with the words 10 New Pence and the date 1975. These classic designs make the coin an important part of Britain's early decimal coinage and a favourite among collectors building complete date sets. Damaged 1975 10 pence coin is generally not considered rare simply because it is damaged. Coins with heavy scratches, corrosion, dents, cleaning marks, or edge damage usually sell for very little. However, there are exceptions. If a damaged coin also displays a genuine mint error such as an off-center strike, a double strike, or another unusual production mistake, it can attract significant interest from collectors despite its condition. Additionally, coins with documented historical significance or unusual die varieties may command premiums. Most damaged examples, however, remain common because of the very large number originally produced. Let's talk about value. In today's collector market, a typical damaged 1975 United Kingdom 10 pence coin usually sells for around 25 cents to $2. A better circulated example with only light wear may bring $2 to $5. Coins in extremely fine or about uncirculated condition often sell for $5 to $15, while certified mint state examples can reach $20 to $60 or more depending on their grade and eye appeal. If a genuine mint error is present, values can rise dramatically, with some error coins selling for $100 to several $100s, and exceptionally rare examples occasionally bringing even higher prices at specialized auctions. As always, authentication by a reputable grading service is important before assuming a coin is highly valuable. If you own a 1975 10 pence coin, examine it carefully under good lighting. Check the date, the edge, and both sides for any unusual features or striking errors. Avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can significantly reduce its collector value. Store it in a protective coin holder to prevent further damage. If you believe your coin has an authentic mint error or appears to be in unusually high condition, consider having it evaluated by a professional coin dealer or certified grading service. Comparing your coin with recent auction sales can also provide a better understanding of its current market value. The United Kingdom 1975 10 pence is an important piece of Britain's decimal coinage history. While ordinary damaged examples are generally inexpensive because of the large number originally minted, certain coins with rare mint errors or exceptional characteristics can attract strong collector interest and sell for impressive prices. The key is knowing what to look for and understanding that rarity, not age alone, determines value. So before you dismiss an old 10 pence coin as worthless, take a closer look. You might discover an interesting collectible hiding in your coin collection. Next up, the 1968 10 pence. Many people discover this large coin in old collections, piggy banks, or family coin albums and immediately wonder whether it could be worth a fortune. In today's video, we'll focus specifically on the 1968 10 pence in dirty or heavily circulated condition, discuss its history, explore its unique features, explain how collectors view damaged examples, and reveal its realistic auction market value in US dollars. If you enjoy coin collecting and learning about hidden treasures, make sure to watch until the end. The 1968 10 pence was introduced 3 years before the United Kingdom officially changed to decimal currency in 1971. It was struck by the Royal Mint to help prepare the public for Decimal Day. The coin features the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, while the reverse displays the crowned lion from the Royal Arms, designed by Christopher Ironside. More than 336 million examples were minted in 1968, making it a very common date rather than a scarce one. Because of this huge mintage, most surviving coins are easy to find today. The 1968 10 pence is made from cupronickel, containing 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs approximately 11.3 grams, measures 28.5 millimeters in diameter, and has a reeded edge. The obverse features Queen Elizabeth II wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, while the reverse shows the crowned lion standing on the royal crown with the words New Pence and the denomination 10. These original large-sized 10 pence coins remained in circulation until they were replaced by the smaller 10 pence coin, and they were eventually withdrawn from circulation in 1993. Although the 1968 issue was the first year of the 10 pence series, it is not considered a rare coin because of its enormous production numbers. A coin in dirty condition usually shows heavy circulation, dark toning, scratches, stains, environmental damage, or accumulated dirt. Most collectors prefer clean, problem-free coins with strong details, so dirty or damaged examples attract much less interest. However, if a dirty coin still has sharp design details and has not been cleaned, some collectors may still keep it as an affordable example of the first-year issue. Remember, natural dirt is generally better than harsh cleaning, since cleaning can permanently reduce a coin's value. Now let's talk about value. A typical dirty or heavily circulated 1968 10 pence generally sells for around $1 to $3. Better circulated examples with attractive surfaces may bring $3 to $6, while uncirculated pieces can reach $5 to $10, with exceptional certified examples selling for even more at specialized auctions. It is important not to confuse online asking prices with actual selling prices. Many internet listings advertise common coins for hundreds or thousands of dollars, but verified auction results for ordinary 1968 coins are much lower. If you own a dirty 1968 10 new pence, avoid cleaning or polishing it, as this usually lowers its collector value. Store the coin in a protective holder or coin flip to prevent additional damage. Check carefully for unusual minting errors such as off-center strikes, wrong planchets, or dramatic die errors, because these can be far more valuable than a normal circulated coin. When buying or selling, compare your coin with completed auction sales instead of relying on unrealistic online asking prices. Keeping accurate records and learning how to grade coins will also help you build a stronger collection. The United Kingdom's 1968 10 new pence is an important piece of British decimal coinage history and remains popular with collectors because it marks the beginning of the decimal era. However, despite its historical significance, a dirty or damaged example is generally common rather than rare. Most coins in this condition are worth only a few dollars, while pristine uncirculated examples command the highest prices. Every old coin tells a story, and even a modestly valued piece like the 1968 10 new pence can be a fascinating part of a collection. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos about valuable coins and their real auction values.